Alright, update. I already went ahead and unbolted all the screws to the valve cover, so this should be ready to go. I just gotta pry it off a little bit. I don't know how long it's been since they've taken out the valve cover, so we just gotta pry it a little bit, just because I know the silicone that's between the cover and the head will be sticky, so we'll just pry it off a little bit to get it out. I gotta do the passenger side right now, which I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I also untorqued the spark plug caps, because we will be taking them off. We will be taking off the spark plugs as well. The reason for it is because we will be making sure that before we take off the what do you call it, the rocker arm, we want to make sure they're at top deck center. So in order to do that, we got to take out the spark plug. We'll slip a screwdriver in there, turn it till that piston comes up, and then we should be ready to continue swapping them. So from here on out, I think it should be easy, but hopefully there isn't any issues. So right now we're gonna go ahead and take off the spark plug caps, and we're gonna remove the spark plugs as well. The brother-in-law got here a while ago. We went to the store, get some gaskets, because I didn't get them yesterday, so we had to go. So we're gonna go ahead and take those off, and then I'll be with you guys back. Alright, so I've been going through and changing out the lifters, but I forgot to grab the camera. So passenger side is done. We replaced all the lifters on them. Started doing the right side. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I've been doing, just so you guys have an idea, just in case you guys wanna need to change them out. That way you guys can do them on your own as well. It's not too difficult. The hardest part is always the driver's side, because it's so cluttered up. I think for this side, I'm gonna go ahead and remove my wheel, and I'm gonna remove the liner and see if I can get better access to the bottom. Everything's just so cluttered up over here. Let me show you guys what I've been doing. So for the Ram, you have 2 lifters per cylinder. This is a 4.7 V8, so it's a total of 16, 8 on each side. So as you can tell, it's your intake and your exhaust. So these are switched. So here's one of the lifters, and then number 2 is right here. So you're gonna have to grab it from the top, and then the other one's grabbed from the bottom. So what I've been doing is just prying it. And the rocker's out. So I've been cleaning up the rocker a little bit. See, once you take off your rocker, your lifter's right there, and all you gotta do is just pick it out. It's not as easy just because of the oil, but there you go. So there's the lifter. It's the old one. The new one, you want to make sure that it's soaked in oil for at least 12 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of them, and then just sip it into there. All cleaned up. The one with the lobe is where the lifter sits. This side is where the valve sits. So we're gonna go ahead and sneak it in here through the side of the valve, and it's gonna sit just like that. So once there, just want to grab something, and you're gonna pry it. And it's gonna pry it to place. So let's do it this way. Oh. There you go.
Este güey tiene ya está chingón, güey, tiene Falcon.
Pero mira, güey, nomás con 4.
Neta, güey.
Alright. So what we've been doing, using a screwdriver, I put tape on it just to make sure it doesn't scratch the top of it, top of the piston. And then we've been turning the crank to make sure that the lobes are not pressing on the rockers. As you can tell, let's see, right there. So you want to continue doing that until your rockers are free from the lobes. And you'll see your screwdriver pop up. So you just get stuck sometimes, and you want to bring it out until its highest setting. Right there. And then you do it again. So your biggest part of the lobe here and there are not pressing on your rocker arms. So now you can pick this off, take it out, change out your lifters, and put it back in freely without any issues. Alright, we got all 16 lifters in. This side, have fun with that. So what we did, we took off the wheel liner and the wheel to make it easier. So you can prime them a lot easier, put in the lifters and everything. Once you get to the last 2 cylinders, that's where it's gonna be slightly harder, just because you got your brake master cylinder right here, and you also have your steering column right here. So you gotta work around them. So right now we're gonna start putting everything back together, just in the order we took everything out from, and we're gonna go ahead and start it. Well, before that, do an oil change, then go ahead and start it, and yeah, make sure that everything's good. So once we have everything put together, hopefully we have it done today. If not tomorrow, I'll get back to you guys later. So my boy is cleaning up the valve cover to make sure we remove all the gunk before we put it in. Make sure you do this for both sides. That way we don't leave anything on. You want to show us how?
So basically all I'm going to be doing is spraying down the valve cover, not the tire, valve cover. And that's just going to be to remove any excess grease off of it. You want to get a clean napkin and spray some of this degreaser on here. Don't apply it on the other side because you don't really want it to burn inside of the mixture with the oil. And all you're going to do is you're going to go on the inside of it and go around the edges as much as you can, get deep in there to get all that old gunk up in there. If you can see, this is the residue from the old gasket sealer that they had on there, and we don't want that on our new one. So that's basically all I'm going to be doing right now.
Hope everybody has a good New Year. Update on where the truck is. As of right now, there is knocking noise on the 4.7. I believe it's a rod knock. Thought it might have been a lifter, so we replaced the lifters. It did help, but it sounds more like a rod knock. So it's gonna be time for a replacement engine. So it is what it is. We gotta replace it. We do have a couple things that we're gonna be doing to the Legend, so stay tuned. Hope you guys have a great New Year. See you guys soon. Peace.